Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm going to be showing you how I colored this beautiful wig. I actually put this wig together myself, but for today's video, I'm just going to be showing you how I colored the wig, and in a later video, I will show you how I put the wig together, so make sure you stay tuned for that. So, this hair came from a brand called Sassygal on Instagram, a new up-and-coming black-owned brand. She sent me 3 bundles of 12, 14, and 16 inches, and a 12-inch closure. So to start off, we are going to be bleaching our closure because we want it to look as natural as possible. Right now, you can see the knots are black, and we want them to turn a light brown color so that way we can easily blend the closure into our real hair and make the knots kind of appear scalp-like. So to achieve that, I'm using bleach as well as a 40 volume developer. I got both of those products from Sally's, as well as this brush to help me dye and part the hair. So first I'm pouring in some bleach, and then I am pouring in some developer. You want the consistency to be pretty thick. As you can see, it's not easily coming off of my brush. That's exactly how you want it. Think toothpaste. So next, I just tied the hair back in like a little scrunchie, and now I'm taking the clips to clip back the very short hairs in the front because I just really do not want to get bleach on parts of the hair that do not need to be bleached, you know? So make sure all the hair is out of the way before you begin this, because once you bleach the hair, like it's gonna turn blonde and pretty quickly. So with the brush, I am applying the bleach to the lace. You want to do this pretty lightly. You don't want to press too hard into the lace because then the bleach can seep through and bleach the hair, and you only want to bleach the knots. So when I'm finished covering the entire closure with bleach, I set my timer on 15 minutes, and then I like to go back in and just check to see, you know, how the hair is processing, if the knots are actually being bleached and whatnot. So I decided it could go for a few more minutes, so I put it on for 5 more minutes, and as you can see, it looks a lot better. They're not gonna be completely invisible, you just want them to be light brown. So now I'm rinsing out the bleach and beginning to shampoo the hair. And to shampoo the hair, I just use this Aussie shampoo. You can find it really anywhere: Walmart, CVS, Target. So while I was shampooing this hair, I actually noticed that the hair began to become matted on me, so it was not detangling for me at all, which pretty much freaked me out because it's brand new hair. And as much as I want to say, you know, real nice things about the company, and I don't want to say anything bad, at the end of the day I have to keep it 100% with you guys. I just want you guys to know that the closure did matte on me the first time I washed it. So here I am just trying to put conditioner into the hair, just trying all my techniques that I usually do on my normal wigs just to get the hair really soft. So here I am using Silicone Mix, which is a deep conditioner that is really good at getting hair soft. But as you can see, that did not work either. So this is a picture of the hair after I had finished conditioning it and rinsing it out and whatnot. I actually let it dry overnight and then proceeded to detangle the hair, and this is what I got. So I'm not sure what the issue was, but as soon as I detangled the hair, it was soft as ever. Like, it was just super soft. As you can see, I'm running the brush through it and it is just gliding right through the hair. So now that I'm done with the closure, the knots are nice and bleached, I'm preparing to dye my bundles. So I'm using this L'Oreal High Color Lights color in the shade Ash Blonde. And the cool thing about these L'Oreal High Color hair dyes is that it's basically bleach, but it's a safer bleach. Like, once the hair is, you know, washed, conditioned, deep conditioned, it is still very soft. Like, you don't get that dry, you know, like crunchy hair texture that you usually get from normal bleach. I did not get that at all, and actually the hair still curled up even after all that, you know, lightening process. So here I am just lathering the hair in that hair dye. And not gonna lie to you, the first round of hair dyeing did not get the hair as light as I had wanted, at least. So as you can see, that last bundle didn't really bleach on me, but later on I go in with actual bleach like I had used in the beginning of the video, and I fixed that. So I'm toning all the bundles just because when I had put the hair in certain sunlight, it appeared to have like an extremely red undertone, so I was just trying to get rid of that. So I set the hair aside for about 20-30 minutes. And this is how it came out afterwards. So the toner did a really good job at really lifting that hair. And as you can see, the hair is still curly, and I kid you not, you guys, the hair was butter soft. So the hair still had this reddish tint to it under certain lightings. I know it doesn't look red on camera, but it was red in certain lightings and it was really bothering me. So anyways, I went in with this box dye that I got from Walmart, hoping that because the hair is so light of a blonde color right now, that it would really take this box dye color really easily, and it did. So as you can see, the hair is like an ash blonde color, or maybe even some may say it's a light brown. But yeah, this is the color that I originally wanted. In this video, for some reason, it still looks kind of red. But I can assure you, in different lighting, it was not red. So now moving on to dyeing my closure. And this is where the pointy end of that brush really comes in handy. It allowed me to part the hair really nice and easily. And then, as you can see with the brush side of the brush, I am just using that bleach to get all over the hair, spread the bleach nice and evenly, as well as combing through the hair to make sure it spreads even more evenly. You do not want any sharp lines of demarcation at all. You will look crazy. So to just further make sure I'm not getting any lines of demarcation, I just like to run my hands through the hair, and this is how it came out afterwards. So that's my closure. So now it is time to sew the wig together, finally. I know in this video it looks like it was a quick process, but this hair actually took days to dye, just because it was trial and error, like for real. But anyways, here I am dyeing the roots of my hair with a dark brown hair dye. I actually forgot to leave some of the roots dark when I was dyeing the closure, so that's why I had to go back to the store again and, you know, buy that dark brown hair dye to fix my roots. I like dark roots just because I feel like it looks way more natural, especially with blonde hair. So here we are, and then I just wash the hair, condition the hair, deep condition the hair, and as you can see, it is still curly. It still has that nice curly pattern. So now I have blow dried the hair, and then here I am just straightening the hair, and it did straighten beautifully, I can't lie. As you can see, it's nice and shiny. Everything looks nice and even, you know, it's blending from dark to ash blonde, brown, whatever you want to call it, really nicely. This closure did not come with baby hairs, so I'm using a fine tooth comb and some mousse, and I just cut a few strands of hair in the front and just, you know, created a little bit of baby hair just so it could shield the front of the closure. So now I'm using a flat comb. This is kind of old school, but it's really effective when it comes to making my wig really nice and flat. So here I am just straightening the hair again, but I'm so indecisive because later on in the video you'll just see that I ended up curling the hair. But my thoughts on this hair, I'm not too sure about the closure just because I don't really like how it matted up on me. I would hate for you guys to purchase the closure and have that happen to you as well, and you not be able to resolve the issue like I was able to. As for the bundles, I really did love the bundles. You guys saw in the video, I bleached this hair so many times, and every single time the hair came back buttery smooth and the curl pattern stayed as well. So yeah, I can definitely recommend the bundles to you guys. I can definitely see them lasting me quite a while with the proper care. So yeah, that's basically my review on the hair, and if you'd like to see how I constructed this wig, stay tuned for the next video, and I will have the link to that video down below once it is finished, and I will see you in my next video.